What's up, traders? Welcome to another market breakdown. We're going to be going through the trades that I took today. Okay, so today I was just trading US30. I wasn't trading NAS. US30 looked really good, even though NAS was practically moving the same way as US30, but yeah, it looked pretty good. So we had a pretty good day, guys. A pretty good day. One loss. Also a couple of regrets as well in terms of trading. But I'll share everything as we start going. All right. So my first trade was this one right here. As you notice that I cut my trade early. I cut it right around here. But what did I see, right? So yesterday the market dropped. It had a massive drop, guys. Wow. I thought this little drop here was the massive drop, but seeing what happened after 7 o'clock, during 7 o'clock in a single hour, it dropped roughly about how many points? It dropped about, let's do this. Okay. Let's move it back up. Click here, all the way down here. So it dropped roughly about 388 points, guys. That is ridiculous in a single hour. Seeing that huge drop gave me a lot of confidence that the market was going to hit back to where it started, because that's one thing about Nasdaq and US30. Once it has a massive drop like this, know that once it stops, it's gonna reverse hard and it's gonna hit back to where it came from, or where the move started. So but that was not my only sentiment. Obviously, we need to involve actual technical analysis, not just assumptions, you know, because this is trading. You don't just put your assumptions into the trading. But as you can see, the market went straight down to this resistance area, support area. I mean, the strong support area. Because you notice that on previous days when the market dropped, it came and reacted here, collected a lot of liquidity, and had a massive move to the upside. So it is very common, or I guess very logical, for the market to come back down here. And coming back to this area, considering that the market collected a lot of liquidity and then a massive bull move from this area right here, that it would do the same. So we came back to a resistance area, and I was looking at this little resistance area, right? And if the market were to break down this resistance area, then we're gonna look for the market to come all the way down here, and then we're gonna look for a reversal to the upside, because as I said, US30 and Nasdaq does not short for very long, so we're always gonna expect it to start going bullish at some point. So anyway, I started looking at the markets roughly around here. I opened my position pretty early, around 1 or 2 a.m. I left my position running all night because I thought I would find the market already heading up to the upside, but I opened my position right around 1 or 2 a.m. and when I woke up, I saw the market was still consolidating around here. Let's go to the 15 minutes. So it looks more clear. So I saw that the market was starting to consolidate a lot more. And you know me, I don't like consolidations. I don't like strong consolidations like these. I usually would wait for entries. I probably would exit and just wait for a better entry. So since the market is consolidating a lot, I just exited my trade roughly around here, and I locked in about 0.25R, which was not the best. It's not that good, but you know, I was still waiting patiently for this move. So what was it that I regretted, guys? So what I regretted, right? I was about to record an analysis video and explaining to you what the market was going to do and what to do, right? But I hate to admit it, but I really got I got caught up in a lot of other work that I had to do, and ended up not recording that video. But I felt it was going to be so helpful for you guys had I posted it on my Telegram, because I wanted to make an analysis video on US30. Yeah, but you know, these things do happen, so I cannot, you know, sit around and regret it. US30 won't stop working tomorrow, so there's always going to be more days for other entries, you know. But it'd be nice for you guys to have caught this entry, because I was even about to share a buy signal, but you know, I'd rather, you know, share signals once I have a signal group. I don't want to just do free signals like that. I started noticing that we're in a little area of resistance right here on the 15-minute, as you've seen. And I don't know, I was so convinced because today my goal was to reach this, was to actually make an entire trade like this all the way to the upside. But yeah, I just didn't completely capitalize this move, guys. You know, so that's why today was just not the best trading day, because I didn't really capitalize on the moves I wanted to capitalize on, and it really just put me off, because this was what I was waiting for all day, this entire move, and I wanted to catch it all the way down here. So as soon as I saw this market, this little hunt right here, as you could see that the 50-minute candle spiked to the downside and closed right within the support structure. So this was a really good signal that the market is about to explode to the upside. But yeah, these things happen, so no regrets. So I took this trade because I was really convinced that the market was gonna hit to the upside. Didn't really realize it was gonna come down to create a double top, but you know, you need to be open for everything. I saw this little flag pattern right here, so the market throwing a lot of spikes in this little support area. So I was really convinced about it. You know, I was really convinced about this move. I bought way before this. I bought way before this move right here. But what I saw was the break of this previous level here. I saw the break, and I was really convinced the market was going to hit back up. But you know, the market sometimes it does whatever it wants. So it reversed. It couldn't break through this. Couldn't completely break through this this little area of resistance. So it went to look for liquidity. It dropped all the way to the downside here, stopped me out. So I got stopped out right around here. Right here I got stopped out, and that was about -1 R for the day. So I was down for a bit. I think I was down 0. By negative 0.75 R by then, so it was fine. I didn't really stress too much about it. You know, we got stopped out. It was okay. Market came all the way down. 3:30. 3:30 happened. I saw this candle move, and I saw it close right around here, and I should have bought here. I don't know why I didn't do it, but yeah, that happened. It closed and the market started exploding, and I just joined that move right around here. I saw the break of this level here, and this old support area, this little area of support where the market even tested it. As you could see, we got tests here, test, even tested it here again. And like I said previously, guys, that the market will always break through support and resistance impulsively. As you could see, collected liquidity and moved all the way to the upside, broke through this area of old supporters. As soon as I saw this, guys, I was like, you know what, I need to join this move. So I bought. I put a really tight stop. I put a tight stop on it, 18-point stop, and my take profit was right around here. I took my profit here. I didn't really set a take profit for this trade, but I marked where I took my profit. So I took my profit here and locked in about 2.44 R, and we were back in the positives, guys. So I saw this little move, and it's only because I wanted to see the break of this area, this little area here. I knew it. I knew that the day won't end without it reaching back to where this strong bearish move came from. I know it was gonna go all the way back up there, but yeah, I should probably have just left the trade running. But you know, like I said, these things happen, so I can't complain. There'll always be another day to trade. So I was waiting for this break right here. As soon as I saw the market didn't create, like the next candle that was created was not a bearish one, but not only that, I saw in the 1 minute time frame that it created a really nice bullish correction pattern. So I saw this really nice bullish correction pattern right here, and I entered my trade right here because I knew the market was about to start exploding to the upside again. It went all the way up. I took my profits here. That's fine. Waiting for my next entry. market started consolidating around this little area here of resistance. That was a small area of resistance because this was previously a support area. As you could see, the market was reacting over this area. So there's a previous area of support. So the market started it started consolidating a bit, but the market was extremely bullish. So you're obviously gonna expect it to break through it at some point. So the market was not really heading to the downside, wasn't creating any sort of bearish confirmation pattern. So the only logical thing was to believe that the market was going to be heading to the upside. So we saw this little impulsive move here, and I entered it. I entered this little impulsive move right here. The market went up, consolidated a bit, and that's when I started thinking maybe it's going to reverse, but it didn't reverse. It just ended up going straight to the upside, and it touched another area of resistance. Let's see, where did it go? Where was this? What is this area? No, it's quite a random area. Let me delete it. Doesn't make sense for it to be there. So anyway, we saw the market break to the upside. I took my profits pretty early as well here. Went back down, tested it, but I was done trading by here. By here I was already off the computer, so I didn't even look at it anymore, because I was just trying to avoid over trading, and I was also trying to avoid trying to chase the market, because that's a bad thing. So as soon as I started feeling like maybe I'm trying to chase the markets, I just got off the computer, because that was a good sign to stop trading, because I was probably gonna start losing a lot if I was gonna start doing that. So I got off the trades, I got off the markets, I stopped trading, and yeah, the market went all the way back up to where the move, let's go to the 1 hour. The market went all the way back up where the move started. As I probably wicked in, took people's stops out. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen next week. Let's see what the markets might do next week. Either it's going to create a small retracement and start going to the upside, or it's going to start going all the way down. After collecting all of this liquidity, it might either be going straight to the downside once again, breaking through the strong area of support, because it might just come impulsively to the downside, because it didn't necessarily break this high. What I would prefer as a proper break is if the market went to the upside and closed. Then to me, that's a proper break of the previous high. Then maybe I would have assumed the market was gonna retrace and go to the upside, but it didn't really do that. But we'll see what happens on Monday, because that's when I do my analysis. I do my analysis on Monday, so we're gonna see how the market plays out on Monday, and then we're gonna determine our sentiment from then on. Alright guys, let's just quickly calculate the total R for today. How much R did we secure? Let's just calculate how much R we secure. So we started off 0.25 R. That's what we got, but we lost our next trade, so it was -1. So we're at negative 0.75 R, which is fine. And then our next trade secured us 2.44 R, so 2.44 R. And we're up by 1.44 R. Our next trade was 3 R, so 4.44 R. We're really doing well now. And then our last trade was 1.79 R, so plus 1.79 R. We up by 6.23 R. Wow, ridiculous guys. We did really well. So guys, that was my trading day. That was my whole trading day, guys. Hopefully this was informative. Hopefully it helped you guys a bit. I'm hoping to start doing more informative videos instead of just breakdowns. I'm hoping to just try to teach you guys a little bit of what I do, how I draw my things, what I look at as well. Hoping to start doing more technical videos as well, but for now I'm just doing market breakdowns. I think they're quite helpful as well to know where it went right for me and where it went wrong, and so that in your own trading as well that you could apply the same logic, the same thought process throughout your trading, you know, so that you know wherever I went wrong, and you seeing the same thing, the same situation, you'd know what to do then. So yes guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next market breakdown.